Because now, at the end of Beautiful Joe 1, you find out there are aliens invading, and literally, that's where the game picks up. You're fighting the invasion from this new group, and that's about it, really. Now Sylvia's joined your side because she got powers at the end of the first game. And the idea is that I can't remember the name of the enemy, but I think it's like Jet Black or something like that. But he basically transports you back in time, or at least that's the idea. It's just still a movie set. So you're trying to get the UFOs, and you're trying to get the Rainbow Oscars or something like that, I think is the item you're trying to get. But yeah, sorry, I'm almost out of it. So I think we're just going to do a short Q&A and then call it for the night, because I'm running out of power here. So if you got any questions for myself or anyone else on the call, feel free to ask them in the chat, and we will answer them.
This is what happens when you start streams at a normal time.
Yeah, I get tired. I get tired at a reasonable hour. Yeah.
That's where the thing came from. Is someone saying that if someone else were CEO of Microsoft, he would consider shutting down Xbox and bang. It's Stephen Elop, Nokia's from Nokia. Let's see here, but.
I'm trying to see if there's any good ones.
John, you ever plan on doing No More Heroes LP? No, probably not. Sorry. I like No More Heroes, but I don't think I could do as good of a job as Chip and Ironicus did.
God, that was a really good Let's Play.
John, do you touch your own butt? Yes, because it's on my body, so I'm touching it all the time. Because you have no choice. It's part of your body.
John, have you played X or Y for Pokemon?
No, I have Y, but I've not played it.
Have you played Virtual on Ontario? Ontario.
Have you played Virtual on Ontario? No.
I always read as Ontario because I might have a mild case of dyslexia. I don't know, but
I've played all the Virtual on games that we got in North America. So yes, I've played VOOT.
Yeah, OT. Yeah.
John, I'm kind of curious. What's your favorite memory with being with the Runaway guys?
I don't know. I legitimately don't know. I can tell you a bunch of bad ones, but I don't know if I can like immediately lock down a good one. I mean, there's been a bunch of good ones, but nothing that really stands out as like the best of them all, I guess.
Winning the tournament.
Maybe.
Well, entirely sleep deprived winning a tournament.
Oh, that was also pretty good. Maybe just like all the things that I get to do now because of it. So it's kind of just a good thing in general. John, is it still anybody's game? Well, not anymore because we're not playing games anymore. And thank you for reminding me to turn off that I'm playing games. Because I've had people in the past come in during Q&A and ask when I'm going to start playing game that's in the title.
You know what? In all fair honesty, I think one of my memories was when I first went to PAX Prime back in 2012, when I actually got to participate in the Mario Kart Double Dash tournament. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that must have been weird for you, just hearing all that noise.
No, not really, actually. It's just like, oh, I'm so good. Please don't screw up. That's all I say. Just don't screw up, Jax.
Don't screw up, man. Don't screw up.
Well, it's funny though, because I do remember, because I was cosplaying as Mario at that time, so I was like, oh sure, why not?
Is the smoke from earlier still bothering you, John? No, it's gone. This just makes me think it was just someone on like ground floor smoking or something like that. But I'm on the 8th floor, so it shouldn't have been as potent as it was, and I don't have any windows open, which also makes no sense.
Lambertoy asks, what do I do for a living? Day job is I'm actually a teacher. Down here in Orlando, Florida, and then on the side, I try to write music for media stuff, hopefully for games. I got a game that I have the music for coming out on Thursday, and hopefully more, but it's basically what I do for a living.
John, or anyone on call, what do you guys think of the Darksiders series from a gameplay and technical standpoint? I have never touched a Darksiders series ever.
It's weird because Darksiders 2 is very different from Darksiders 1.
Yeah, it's also like more loot-based and everything too. Like the Darksiders games basically seem like they're combining a number of different games into one game. Because like Darksiders 1 was basically Zelda meets God of War,
Mm-hmm.
and Darksiders 2 was basically it was like Zelda. It had a mix of Diablo or Borderlands into it as well. It was really strange. John, if you could do a co-op review with one of the big name reviews, who would it be and what would you review? I'd like to do something with Peanut Butter Gamer, to be honest. Like on our channels, not just the PAX Snap thing we did. I don't know what game it would be though. A lot of the games I like that would want to review I've already done with Gerard. So
That was a really cool video you did for Did You Know Gaming.
oh thanks. Yeah, no, Shane contacted me out of nowhere. He's like, hey, did you want to do Did You Know Gaming? Because I had asked about it during one of his streams. And he got back to me. He's like, here, I know you see you've done Resident Evil 5. I've got a Resident Evil 1 coming up in a couple months. So here, I'll give you a script whenever it's done. The only thing that sucked was that he gave me the script when I was at Emil's. So actually, I had to borrow Emil's equipment to record it. And like, I figured it would sound okay, but I had to use like Emil's headset, and it was a little warmer than what I'm used to using. Although I think I've probably been peaking a lot during the stream, so I don't know. But I think it sounds okay, but it could have sounded better. Maybe if I ever get asked in the future. Again, I don't know.
So was it actually you? Because I don't know how it's set up. Was it you who actually did the research, or was it the person who runs the channel who does the research?
I believe the way Digital Gaming works is usually people send in like the facts, and they verify it, and then they put it together into a script. So it would have been Digital Gaming would have combined the scripts based on what users submitted. So.
And I assume that wasn't your footage. They record that.
That was all their footage. All I had to do was the voiceover.
Well, I was really impressed though that George Romero was actually in some way was a little bit involved with the Resident Evil series. I'm like, no way.
Apparently, there's actually like copies of his script out there. I don't know if it's actually a joke or for real, but supposedly it's out there to read. John, since I haven't gotten it yet, I'm worried that we might overplay Bomberman. Is there a chance of that happening, or are you going to limit how much we play it? I don't know. I do also worry about it being overplayed, but at the same time, it's Bomberman. I love Bomberman, so I'm always down to play it.
The multiplayer in that game is just classic Bomberman.
Yeah, just with health. So it's like a little bit harder to die, basically.
Yep.
We'll see what will happen on the stream this night. I might just actually consider picking it up and trying it out myself.
I think for at least for a little while, it'll be like a permanent addition to like the fuck, I can't think straight today.
The cookie.
It'll be a permanent addition to the cookie, but it'll always be like option 5, and it'll only happen once a stream, just so we don't overplay it. But yeah, I don't know. If we think of another multiplayer game that gets popular, maybe we'll do that. But for now, Bomberman Act Zero is the multiplayer game we'll just play for stream for fun.
Also, for anyone here, like comment now or like tweet at someone that in this call, for suggestions for multiplayer games for subscription nights.
Yeah. Someone said instead of thinking, where is that post? I can't find it now because I'm half asleep. There was a post that someone said instead of picking World of Warplanes, there was another dogfighting game that would be a good option.
Guns of Icarus?
Not Guns of Icarus. I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I definitely suggest we do Cards Against Humanity, though. That game.
Cards Against Humanity is an excellent suggestion as well. But I think half the fun of Cards Against Humanity is having people in the call like play and joke about it. So we would have to do like a mumble or something like that to get more of the kind of hanging out fun out of it.
Mm-hmm.
John, have you ever heard of Board Game Online?
God, that game.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I don't know much about it.
That game is
War Thunder is what people were saying. Okay. We'll look into War Thunder. I will actually write that down right now.
Board Game Online is another game that's a thing.
It's literally it's almost if you took the whole concept from almost not every movie but very popular movies, game styles, and other scenarios, it becomes a giant cluster of chaos, but it can be really fun, and there's so many ways to screw each other over. It's almost I want to say it's almost like Mario Party, but different.
Without mini games.
That too.
Sounds interesting.
Guys,
it gets old fairly quick, but it is fun for a little while.
Okay.
Well, they have been. They do keep updating it every once. They do update it with new ones. So. Okay, I'm going to see this. Has anyone here heard Project Phoenix for Kickstarters? I have never heard of it.
I
don't
haven't.
know what it
Sorry.
is.
I don't usually
Sorry.
follow Kickstarter that much.
Project Phoenix, I believe, is that one game that I think one of the gimmicks behind, one of the main sells behind it was like Nobuo Uematsu was the composer for it, among other sort of prominent Japanese developers and otherwise being involved in it, I think. Or I think that's the case for Project Phoenix, but I could be wrong.
Yes, I have heard of Mighty Number 9. I'm actually a backer for it.
I think probably most of us here are backers for that. I know I backed it. I don't know about you guys.
I did.
I've been sort of relaxed on my Kickstarter backing as of late, unfortunately.
I backed it enough to where I'm gonna get an art book. That's it.
To date, I don't think I've... Oh, wait, I have backed one thing, and that ended up never really happening. Remember, I backed Code Hero, and then for a long time, they just didn't do anything.
Let's see. What's another one? John, since you may stream Team Fortress 2, how much have you played it?
Not much, to be honest. I've played mainly as Scout and Heavy, so...
The only thing that really piqued my interest for that was the Man vs. Machine, but then again, I'm kind of one of those people that... I know this is horrible, but I've been very spoiled with the Call of Duty Zombies mode, but that's literally the only thing I would play in that terms. And I kind of like just the kind of survival round, but then again, it's another reason why I like Firefight, and if I ever get a chance to get Gears of War, try the Horde mode.
Apparently the Ghosts Extinction, I think they called it, is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've been seeing most of that, and that when it first got announced, I'm like, oh, hello, you have piqued my interest, but
Hello.
that's probably the only Oh. That was good, Sketch.
Because this one game I keep seeing the chat bring up a lot, or I think it's a game, Unrebirth or something, Reimagined. What do you think of the rumored Reimagined series? What is that? Does anyone have any information on that here in the call?
I would
Not
not
a
have
fan.
any.
No.
Nope.
Sorry.
Sorry.
At this point, I'm probably going to drop off from the call here, but thank you for having me on, and I'm glad I could help entertain you with, it being anyone's game.
Not a problem.
Indeed.
Sketch, thank you very much.
Sir.
So, have a great night, everyone.
Good night, Sketch.
Night, dude.
Let's see. I'm trying. John, will you keep Streets of Rage 2 on the table for next cookie round?
It'll probably be the starting game for next cookie round. So usually any game that doesn't get picked on the selection gets pushed into that.
Yeah.
John, what do you think of the PS4 so far? I think the menus are nice. That's about it. I tried to upload or download Netflix on it so I could use it, and it wouldn't work. It kept just erroring out. So,
I think it's just because, again, since it's a new console, because the way I would always see for a new gen console release, I would always wait at least 6 months to a year. That way, most of the major bugs are out, and then prices.
At that point, there might be a new model too.
Yay!
Reimagined is a rumor about Nintendo remaking N64 games in HD for the Wii U with extra features.
Oh my god, please let that happen.
Meh. I kind of don't. I'd rather they make new games.
It's Nintendo. They don't need to make new games. They can just rehash N64 games.
I know, but that doesn't change what I said.
No, I agree with you. They should, but it's Nintendo. They have 3 franchises.
Well, here's the thing too. Like, I do want to see more not really new IPs, but IPs they already have into new games. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see a new Metroid. I would like to see a new Star Fox, or hell, I would love to see an F-Zero. Because that way, at least Nintendo still gives a damn about their other IPs.
When the hell was the last F-Zero game?
Game Boy Advance.
Jesus.
And that's a long. Not counting Captain Falcon's appearance in.
Oh god,
other
Waluigi
games.
was hiding behind there.
Where?
Oh, you'll see it on stream in a minute.
Just leave them there.
Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of, John, I'm not sure if you read, but if you ever cosplay as Waluigi, I will cosplay as Wario. And if you ever do need a Waluigi hat, let me know. I'll make it for you.
I could use a Waluigi hat. Like, I have a bunch of mannequin heads out here that have like helmets and hats on them, and I could really go for a Waluigi one to go add to that.
Do you still have the Terminator mask?
Yep, Terminator. I have the Terminator mask, my Blue Ranger helmet, and my Luchador mask. And I guess my Sweet Tooth mask as well, but I've combined the Luchador and Sweet Tooth masks, so...
Now, in terms for the hat, John, would you like it like in a... Not want to say authentic, but kind of the same style as a Mario hat?
I'd want it to be the Mario hat style.
Okay. All I would need is then your...
Head measurements.
Mm-hmm.
I will see and look into that.
Yeah, but
do you have a regulation-sized basketball?
That's more or less.
That's best.
Pretty much, actually.
No. But yeah, but if you ever do cosplay as Waluigi, I'll totally cosplay as Wario for you. Not a problem.
I'll think about it. I'm not really in the mood to Waluigi. In the mood to cosplay that much anymore, so.
Well, understandable.
There's certain ones I'd want to do, like Inspector Gadget or RoboCop, or I guess Waluigi, but I don't know how far to go with any of them.
Have a rotten day.
John, have you played Bomberman Hero? No, I have not. How often do you play RPGs? Ugh, every couple of months I get in the mood to play one, and then by the time I'm done that one, I'm out of that mood.
Someone will give you $250 if you cosplay as Bad Girl.
Heather is volunteering to cosplay for me. By all means, you can do that for me. That'd be fantastic. So what was that? $250 as Bad Girl?
Mm-hmm.
No. It has to be much higher. John, can you draw a 12-inch squiggly line? No, not very well. I learned that last night.
Oh, John or anyone in the call, have you played Arkham Origins? If so, opinions. I have never played it.
I've been playing it a bit. I'm not too far into it. The best way I put this on my podcast was that it feels like playing a cover band version. It feels like a cover band covering your favorite band's songs. It's the charm of it is there that you appreciate from the originals, but it doesn't feel the same. That's probably the best way to sum up Arkham Origins.
I'll probably start that fairly soon. I heard it's really short, and yeah, I heard what you heard pretty much. It's all there, but not there. It's like the fighting and everything feels the same, but it's just not aesthetically the same. It's just not. Something is missing.
Thoughts on Game and Wario so far? Seen your posts on Miiverse. Oh god, they've actually made posts on Miiverse. Oh man, I should probably read my Miiverse then.
I think that might be...
It might be me just yang a bunch of photos, so I don't know.
I think one issue with Origins is just the wrong choice of villain.
What?
Well, I mean, like, come on, like, who would they have picked otherwise? Because like, all the other guys were already in previous games, the ones that are best well known. And they couldn't do Joker a third time, because that'd be kind of ridiculous, especially considering this one's a prequel.
To be honest, a prequel probably makes the most sense to be Joker then.
Maybe. Actually, yeah, shit. Actually, that's not a bad point.
Well, to an extent, depending on how far they want to go in terms of Batman's past. But yeah, I could see it, but that's just me.
John, can we see Pepsi Man in the future streams? We streamed Pepsi Man. Was it
to completion?
Yeah, was that 2 streams ago or one? It was the stream after the Dead or Alive one. That's all I remember. You will see the footage of that going up on YouTube soon. You can watch it in full here on Twitch though if you'd like. It'll be under my highlights. Same with the Dead or Alive footage that's eventually going up. I'm thinking of putting up some Bomberman X-Zero footage as well, but I'm not sure which to put up, either tonight's stream or last time's 8-player stream. We'll figure that out.
I just saw. John, have you ever played or tried League of Legends?
Nope. I have a PAX Sivir.
Sivir.
Yeah, I have a PAX Sivir skin, that I haven't used. I was thinking of using it to get into League, but meh, I don't know. I don't know if I have the time for it.
I play League. I don't play the typical game mode called Summoner's Rift. I play the other two game modes, which I think are more casual and more fun. But yeah, it's when you have a group of friends playing with you, it's really fun. But playing by yourself is kind of meh.
Status of a subs-only game stream. In 2 weeks, we're going to do it. Probably... actually, let me hang on here. I got to check the calendar. I feel like I need to do it on a weekend just so everyone will be free. The problem is, I can't do next week, or I can't do the weekend of the 29th and 30th because I have a million plans on that weekend. This weekend, I'm also gone, so I can't do that. The first weekend I'd be available to do this would be December 7th, and the only worry I have about that is that it might coincide with people studying or working on final exams. But I think December 7th might be the best time to expect a sub stream.
Let me check my calendar, because when's my finals? Usually, oh yeah, if it's a college, because I think, because they would have to get up for Christmas break, and I know the last final at my university is the 18th.
Okay, yeah. My friend Heather's saying her finals are all the weekend after. So yeah, that might be the best time is December 7th. So we'll aim for something like that around then, and we're gonna figure out what game it is the next couple weeks. I'll message everyone who's currently a subscriber here on Twitch. You'll get a message about it, and then we'll figure out what game everyone seems to agree on or seems to be a good fit.
Thoughts on Mighty Number 9 and I can never say that genie's name, Shantae or something?
Shantae, half genie hero. They're both good. I forget if I backed Shantae, but I did back Mighty Number 9.
I backed Mighty Number 9 as well.
Today, the 18th of November was the Wii U's 1 year anniversary.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Wii U.
I don't remember anyone saying anything at all. That's weird.
I saw it on r/gaming just now.
John, Clint or Snoopy? I must know. Clint, easily.
Who's Clint?
Hey John, sorry for asking so many times, but I wanted to know if you've ever seen the Shark Attack DLC weapon in Saints Row 3 that's basically the Graboid summoning gun from Destroy All Humans 2. No, I have not, but that actually sounds pretty kick-ass. There's a Wii U? Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, Nux is like, 1 year of mediocrity, hooray! You know what? It's going to be the same thing as the 3DS. This year is actually probably going to be a good year for the Wii U because it's got Bayonetta 2, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, 3D World's coming out on Friday, and I'm sure the Tropical Freeze. I'm sure there's going to be some other good release somewhere along the way. So,
Tropical Freeze got pushed back till next year.
I know, but that's still within the span of next year, like I just said. So.
True.
So yeah, no, I think it'll be fine. It just needs the same thing as the 3DS. It just needs some time to catch up. Have you played
John?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. Nope. You're the host.
Have you played Minecraft in any capacity, John? Yes, there's actually a video of me playing Minecraft on YouTube. I believe it's on Eno or the Awful Gamers channel. I didn't like it. I think it was just a bad way to be taught Minecraft, and I didn't really have fun with it. So sorry.
Did you play the PC or Xbox version?
PC.
PC, from my understanding, because I played the Xbox version first, PC's not very good to first-time players. Xbox version is actually much better in terms of starting people out. But then when you jump to the PC, it's cakewalk.
Of Minecraft, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way because the 360 version has the recipes built in, so you don't have to keep looking how to make like simple things.
Right, and then over time though you can memorize it and then jump to the PC and do it. John, are you ever gonna do a blind LP of a horror game?
With Shotcam.
That's what Dead Space was. And it wasn't scary, so no. For those who didn't know, I actually played through all of Dead Space during the month of October in streams. So there's actually a complete walkthrough, basically, of Dead Space 1 here on Twitch. So if you want to see that, go ahead. It will not be put on YouTube. There will be like a teaser video at some point, or just Maybe when I get ready for the second Dead Space, I'll make a teaser video of what happened, some highlights of the first one, but the entire thing will be otherwise viewable here.
Live plays.
Everyone's like, it was spooky.
John and company, you like peppers? No.
Man, I can't have too much spicy stuff because I have bad acid reflux. So.
I've had ghost chilies before. They're pretty good.
I give you comments for that because the last time I tried something like that, no.
Ghost chilies are pretty good. They're really smoky. Habaneros, I think, are more just plain hot. I don't like the taste of them too much. And I want to try the one that they genetically made in England. I can't remember what it's called. But it wasn't a naturally occurring pepper. It was, they had to, like, make it. Genetically make it in England. I believe. Oh, yeah, sorry.
So I was gonna say, let's do 5 more questions and we'll call it for the night. Kitty K. Ross, guys, any chance we'll get to hear more streams with all you guys on together? The banter's awesome, and it's cool hearing you bounce back and forth with info on games. Traditionally, Skitch pops on a fair amount. John and Brad usually show up a fair amount. Gex is on every now and then. K-Head's on every now and then. I usually have either Luke Jin on. Pat's been busy lately, so he hasn't been on commentary with me. But traditionally, yeah, usually a Fortune Cookie stream will have some mix of these people on here at some point. So I'm sure we'll have this team back at some point.
It just depends, really, in all fair honesty, if we're all busy or if we're all free. And it just really depends if John needs another person in the call or he's got enough people in the call, really.
Typically, I think it goes, if it's a cookie stream, guests are okay, but like Dead Space was just by yourself because it was like a Let's Play type deal.
Yeah, it depends. Like, usually if it's a Fortune Cookie stream, it's a super laid-back stream. I kind of don't care what we end up doing. Hence why we randomly pick a video game. So that's why
I'm Shaq in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
That reminds me of Aguatina Hunger Force commence to jiggling.
Oh, man.
Yes.
John, can you draw or play a musical instrument? I can play the saxophone, tenor sax. I've been trying to learn guitar, but I'm not that good at it.
I've always wanted to learn how to play a violin. I really do. But...
Someone asked you if you played Muramasa, and I wanted to bring up the funny story that happened the first year I met you at PAX with El Shaddai and Muramasa. John played the demo to El Shaddai so well, the guy running the booth gave him a free copy of Muramasa.
Yeah, but
nice.
I already had the game, so it was like, did I give it to you, or who did I give the game to?
You didn't give it to me, but I just found it hilarious the guy gave you a free game because you played El Shaddai so well.
And then I never finished El Shaddai because it came out at a point where I was just playing like a million games at once. It makes me sad. I really should finish that.
Okay, this one popped up. Anyone in the call, what's your most anticipated character in the next Smash Bros? John?
Little Mac or Waluigi, hoping for one of the two.
I doubt it will ever happen, but Gino from Super Mario RPG.
That game is in like copyright hell.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't like fighting games, so I probably won't play the new one, but if there's a Nintendo character I wanted to be in a fighting game. Is Cooking Mama in the new one?
That's not Nintendo though. That's Majesco.
I don't know. I don't even care. I want to see Cooking Mama beat the hell out of people with a rolling pin.
Well, hey, if the Wii Fit trainer can make it in, anybody can. Well, okay, I'll change my answer. Oh goddamn it, I just lost it. Pac-Man. If Pac-Man makes it in, then
Pac-Man honestly has the best chance of ending up in that game because Namco's developing it, or co-developing it. Sorry.
If they do, the only problem I would see though is how his fighting style will be, because in the Tekken Cross, if that was the one, he was in a giant mech. I'm like,
yeah, well that's because everyone's like super tall in that game. Well, in Smash Brothers, it doesn't really matter what size everyone is.
Right.
Kirk 0007 asks, John, have you ever been considered, or are you considered